King Jordan, we've been on this road with you for quite a long time. Give us the good news.
Oh, we can read here legend.
Well, in your hunt
for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kemba Walker.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. And long-range shooting a strength for both of these teams, Brent. What was the best shooting team you ever were a part of?
Kevin, I had to look up the numbers because I might be wrong in terms of percentage, but the feel that I get was a team that I played for in Seattle. It had Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis, Luke Ridenour, who was a young player at that time, but that Seattle team had a lot of guys who could gun it up there and look for that three ball. That was a great shooting team.
So the New York starting five, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randle out there with Nerlens Noel, and it's Walker in at the point. And for the Warriors, at the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Looney out there with Porter, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Barrett with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. And Barrett slams it in.
Barrett navigating the floor right there and understanding on that possession that he needed to finish.
Here's Walker. Offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And it's Golden State's ball. 6-point game. Knocked loose. And there's the pass to Looney. Outside Curry. Hands it from downtown.
Because Steph moves so well, anytime he can get some separation, he starts to feel once he gets the ball, he's going to find some points.
They grab their own miss, and Noel throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Wiggins. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Curry. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Noel. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of the game. They just had so few opportunities opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
And the shot goes down. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
Now here's Noel. Shoots from 12. Walker the pass to Randle. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
That free throw good from Randle.
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randle is he falls into that category as a tweener. Maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the three-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Stolen by Walker. Down low. And Noel gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Noel's got 6 points.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
Curry looking it over. It's good from long range. He's got 9.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Randle down low. Orders there. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them. Got a piece of it. Here's Looney. He's defended by Randle. Looney passes to Wiggins. From deep. A shot by Curry. No good. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 11. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebound.
And the basket by Curry.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Randle. And Noel throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
A three-pointer is right on target.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Randle, and Noel throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here are the Warriors now. The Knicks making the shot. He had a nice open look right there. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here is Porter, following the basket by Julius Randle. Curry can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Randle throws it down.
Randle sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
Warriors trail by 12. Wiggins passes to Looney to the middle. Here's Porter. No good that time. Walker with some nice D. Here's Randle. Goes back up. And the layup by Walker. Walker's got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Thompson outside. Wiggins surveying the floor. Curry wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 18 points for him.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Midway through the season, are teams still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think there's still some steps in small parts of evolution of a team, Kevin, but at the time when you get into 25 or 30 games, coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play in, the nights when they need more offense and how they're going to lean on guys, the nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups. That's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year.
Look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he checks in for Kevon Looney. Iguodala comes in for Porter. Poole's checked in for Wiggins, and it's Payton in for Curry. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Gibson comes in for Randle. Reddish, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Burks in for Fournier. Warriors trail by 13. Poole the pass to Bielitsa. Iguodala against Gibson. Pass to Poole. Here's Walker. Finished off the break. Walker's got 8.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Payton passes to Bielitsa. Gibson against Iguodala. Passes it to Payton. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Burks can't get it to go. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Robinson dishes to Gibson. Over Thompson. Another shot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Payton looking around. 3-on-3. Here's Burks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Burks has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Iguodala with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Reddish. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
1, Toscano Anderson's checked in for Klay Thompson.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Burks. Averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Here's Toscano. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in.
Emmanuel Quickly.
Now, here's Poole. Burks covering to stop the drought. Poole no good. The Knicks leading by 21. Now here's Gibson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Burks can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Yep, it counts.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
New York with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Driving to the basket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And how about getting the band back together? I mean, Iguodala in a Warriors uniform, considered retirement, and couldn't resist one more run with the team he's won 3 titles with.
Pass to Burks. Left side, Gibson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Anderson. That's his first personal
The
foul.
Knicks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Shooting for New York, Alec Burks. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Burks. And Burks hits 2 free throws. 1:25 left in the first. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Robinson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And here is Poole. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. Robinson kicks to Reddish. And he drives in. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
So it's the Warriors now.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
And the Warriors miss again.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yes, that goes in. Burks has got 10 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The basket Poole. Will it go? Connects from 3-point range.
That's what Iguodala can do well. A great passer for a guy his size.
Smooth sailing for New York. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kept alive. Shots good by Gibson.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Oh, that's just an emphatic throwdown there.
That one reverberated throughout the building. The three from Poole. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the New York Knicks rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, an incredible lead for Julius Randle shooting the ball. Breaks down what's made the difference for him.
It's really just all about just me getting into my shot quick and just, everything with my shot. It starts with my base and my feet, my footwork. And that's really all it is, making sure I have a strong base. I'm using my legs, just getting into my shot with speed. It's always fun to get back to that.
Wow, so interesting, isn't it, to hear that focal point for his shooting?
And people often focus on the windup or the release, but it all starts with that foundation in the lower body.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Bjelica. Jordan Poole is out there with Payton. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Toscano in at the 4 slot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Now Iguodala, following the three-point attempt by Taj Gibson. Shots good by Iguodala.
That's something Iguodala would like to do just about every time. A good scorer around the rim.
Quickly, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Quickly's got his second basket of the night.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Driving inside. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Over Bjelica. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
New York calls timeout. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Bielitsa. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Toscano Anderson. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. The Knicks also changing it up. Randle's checked in for Gibson. Barrett comes in for Reddish. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Burks. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got 20.
Yeah, I feel like the ball really isn't even getting anywhere close to the rim. It's all cotton right now.
Here's Randle. The Warriors pull it in. Inside, here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. But when he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And Porter drops them both. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Here's Quickly. They get it again. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
Julius Randle.
Randle's got 13.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Here's Curry. Stolen by Robinson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Now Barrett. 6 points for him. No good that time. Robinson, that's good.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Looney, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about the court awareness there? Peripheral vision of Curry, strong feel for when guys are uncovered, finds the open man.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. He won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Thompson with the bucket.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Robinson goes in, and the dunk by Robinson.
Well, he spotted that lane, and then he knifed right in there. Mitchell Robinson up top.
Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Barrett, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And he makes the first.
Well, you can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Noel comes in for Robinson, and Walker subbed in for Quickly. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
And Barrett gets it to go.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
On the wing, Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Barrett penetrating. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Curry with it. Picked up by Barrett. Back to Curry from downtown. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Thompson against Fournier. Pass to Wiggins. He kicks to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 assists tonight. Here's Barrett driving in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the change of speeds and also the right angle selection can help R.J. Barrett put defenders in those kind of spots.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. The first one falls.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And so Barrett nails both of them. Warriors trail by 20 to the paint. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now here's Noel, and he gets it to go. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Thompson with it, defended now by Fournier, and that one's good by Porter.
And we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
The shot's good. Noel's got 18 points.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Poked away. Here's Randle. Here he goes.
Well, got the momentum. Randle's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Curry. 35 points for him last game against New York.
But what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
Alec Burks checked in for Kemba Walker. Burks looking around. Passes it to Noel. 11 feet away, and the shot is long. Warriors trail by 21. Wiggins finds Curry. Back to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 14 points for him.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Burks' shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Evan Fournier.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Randle. The shot will not fall, and Golden State will come the other way.
Randle, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
The Knicks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Warriors. Bielitsa comes in for Looney, and it's Iguodala in for Otto Porter Jr. And New York with a change here, too. Reddish is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Warriors with the ball. To the inside, Iguodala, and it's blocked. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in.
For your Warriors, Jordan Poole.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Wiggins passes to Poole. Here's the three. Randle grabs the board. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Basket good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Thompson passes to Poole. That's tipped. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Poole's got 7 points.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
Here's Reddish. Makes it off the glass. And it's 8 points for Cam Reddish.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Burks dishes to Randle. Randle against Wiggins. Unhindered, going all the way. Burks, the pass to Randle. He can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way. Ring shot on the way. Thompson misses. Smooth sailing for New York. It's Randle with the drive, and Randle throws it down.
You wonder if the coaching staff is encouraging these kind of nights and aggressive play from Randle to take over.
Poole, the pass to Bielitsa. Back to Poole. From 10 feet out, Bielitsa misses. New York shooting 51% here in the second, really settling into their offense. Randle with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Warriors shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And a wide open look for Iguodala. And the Warriors miss again.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole. I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And the shot is good. He's got 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Julius Randle getting it done for New York. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah. So big. A stellar first half for Julius Randle. He had 21 points and 6 rebounds. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked. Not tonight.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And New York, looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randle. Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Noel in at the pivot, manning the middle. Curry from deep three-point land. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Knicks. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That team is a little road-weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Yeah, showing he's not just a catch-and-shoot guy on the perimeter. Porter attacking.
Here's Barrett. That shot off. Nice D from Porter. Randle with the bucket.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Curry. Nice D from Barrett. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Randle with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Randle no good. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by New York.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
His goal is to get the defense rattled. Walker can do it with his shooting, his passing, or the ability to draw fouls.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
A prolific scorer in this league. Walker just keeps getting better. One of the most elusive covers in the game today.
Kemba Walker hits them both. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Well, Randle can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Poked loose and stolen by Fournier. Here's Randle. Good on the shot. Randle's got 8 here in the quarter.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Really left alone that time. Thompson's got 14 points.
This is Klay Thompson thinking the game out right there. Maybe it's in the DNA.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 17.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Fournier's shot is off.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Thompson with the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Walker. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Walker. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Warriors with some changes. One, Toscano Anderson's checked in for Wiggins, and Gary Payton has subbed in for Thompson. Then for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Nerlens Noel, and Taj Gibson is subbed in for Julius Randle. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. To the paint, here's Looney. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And, you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Goes up the baseline. Robinson misses.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Here is Robinson. The Warriors making the shot. New York, no good that time either.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Barrett. And then Robinson slams it in.
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Looney. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Payton gets the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And few get hotter than Kemba, one of the top scorers in this league, and that's why he's a franchise player.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And it's Barrett penetrating. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 6 assists in the game. Warriors shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Looney, guarded by Robinson. They get a hand on it. Gibson with the steal. Here's Walker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Curry.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Bjelica, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switcher also for New York. Emmanuel Quickly, he's checked in for Fournier. And so Payton will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Bjelica. Down low, here's Curry. A beautiful reverse layup. Curry's got 36.
The confidence that Steph has on the inside, once he beats his primary defender, he can finish over the top of the bigger defender.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Reddish, he's checked in for the Knicks. Alec Burks comes in for Kemba Walker. New York calls timeout. And Bjelica is a terrific shooter. A big man, Brent, with real range, capable of really stretching the floor.
Yeah, and I hate to just talk about Bjelica as a pure shooter and it's the only thing he does. There have been moments where he can make a play with the ball and make some good reads, but it is the shooting strength and the ability to draw out bigger players that really provide the juice from Bjelica.
Curry against Quickly. There's the triple. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 39.
A thing of beauty, Steph Curry's shot from distance, pure.
Offensive rebound. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. Now, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Works for three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Curry. He's got 39. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Pools checked in for Stephen Curry. Quickly, shot clock reset for the Knicks. It's stolen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Iguodala kicks to Payton. Now the pass to Toscano. No good with the triple. The Knicks shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now.
The momentum that Robinson had on that drive, he just comes crashing through the defense.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Warriors foul. Andre Iguodala. That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Iguodala, the pass to Payton. Back to Iguodala. Off target from outside.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Poole. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Bielitsa is very good at having his feet at the ready to shoot it.
Here's Reddish. And that one comes up a bit short. Warriors shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Pass to Poole. Five on the clock. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's quickly missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Robinson's gone 6 of 13 here. That's 46% field goal percentage. Poole, the pass to Bielitsa. Here's Toscano, and he uses the glass on the layup. Toscano's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
The offensive rebound. He gets that one.
Mitchell Robinson.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Passes it to Bielitsa. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Taj Gibson picks one up.
Key for Bielitsa is confidence, attacking and trying to find ways to do different types of damage in the game.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Bielitsa.
Bielitsa can surprise you at times, not just as a shooter, but pump faking, putting the ball on the deck and trying to become a playmaker. As long as he's under control, he can do some nice things out there.
Wiggins is checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Gary Payton. Randle's checked in for the Knicks. And he makes both free throws. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Burks trying to get open as Randle. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 21 in the game. The Warriors shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Thompson left side. And the three ball is good.
Well, tonight it's confident play from Klay Thompson. Exceptional at staying assertive and looking for his opportunities to score.
Burks can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Another three for Golden State.
That's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
New York leading by 22. Here's Burks. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Quickly with it, picked up by Thompson. And that one's good quickly.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
All alone, and Randle throws it down.
Hands of Randle starting that possession.
.29 seconds left in the third. Thompson inside the line, and it's Golden State with another.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's Randle. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Julius Randle getting it done for the New York Knicks. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Knicks leading by 23. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Porter is out there with Looney. And it's Poole in at the point. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Thompson after the miss from Cam Reddish. That shot no good. The dynamic rag between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
The three from Poole. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Burks, and he jams it with authority.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Poole, the pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And it's blocked. Pass to Randle. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Some changes for Golden State. Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody comes in for Klay Thompson. And Lee's subbed in for Jordan Poole. Timeout called the Warriors.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors. His team.
Kuminga with it. The pass to Moody. Here's Looney. He's covered by Noel. Outside Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lee outside. And it's Noel with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lee outside. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Quickly. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
And Quickly drops them both. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Knocks it loose. Here's Grimes. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by New York. Here's Noel. And again, it's New York.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
Pass to Looney. Outside Porter. Kuminga with a wide open look. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by New York.
McBride's shot is off.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Now here's Noel. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Moody. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
New York, no good that time either. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Noel. Shoots. And that misses everything.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
New York calls timeout. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
He's checked in for Porter. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Walker's checked in for Quickly. Kuminga with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Here's Moody. Off target from three-point range. For New York, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Walker. No good off the front iron.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Kuminga, and the layup falls. Kuminga's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
They get the rebound. Here's McBride. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Golden State.
Kuminga the pass to Lee. Here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
They get it back. Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
Wow, getting these bonus points from a guy who offensively you don't tend to lean on. This is helping out the squad.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Passes to Curry. Back to Lee. From the arc. This one for 3. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. The Knicks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
For the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I would do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kuminga. Toscano Anderson comes in for Moody. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Lee. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And the Warriors with possession here. Now here's Curry. Puts up a 3. Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Tipped away. And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Gary Payton. The Knicks making a switch here. Here's Thompson. to the middle. And finished off by Porter.
And you got to keep Porter away from the basket. He's terrific at using that leaping ability to throw that down.
Shoots from the baseline at the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Noel's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Thompson. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long.
Now, here's Barrett after the miss from Stephen Curry. And here's Porter to the paint. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Porter. Wiggins has got 22.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
And it's Noel missing. Warriors trail by 19. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Fournier. Wiggins outside. Knocked away. It's stolen by Barrett. Goes up, and Barrett slams it in.
The pressure from Barrett helped right there. He gets the steal, and that ignites the fast break.
Now Curry. Poke loose. From deep three-point range, and again for three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
Now all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
They get it back.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Well, he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
Man, this shooting display could be in a museum, an absolute masterpiece from deep.
Your Warriors, 15. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And he had to be the pick, no doubt. He's had an astonishing number of steals. He's kind of been a thorn in their side all game, just clogging up passing lanes and playing really tight D on the ball.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Down low, Looney with the bucket.
Come on, Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for New York. They have a 19-point lead. The shot's good from Fournier. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, smart,
heads-up defense by Walker, setting up the break. He's so good at coming up with those steals without putting himself or his team at risk.
And that one is good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
On the wing, Wiggins. Barrett covering. That one goes. Count it. 55 points for Stephen Curry.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Offensive rebound. Goes up again, and it's Randle getting it to go. Randle's got 33.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a galley win for New York.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well, a big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for
Nerlens Noel.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Don't see it a ton, but Klay Thompson off the pull-up there. Great balance.
Walker's shot is off.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Evan Fournier. Hey, Evan, does a win like tonight's against this kind of competition show you how far you've come as a team?
Yeah, sure. You know, we obviously showing progress, but we want to be a very good team. We are very ambitious.
Nothing wrong with a little ambition, Evan. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.